Hi guys, hope you're feeling good. We're going to go for our circuit class today. We're going to be focusing on specific muscle groups and really trying to overload them. The warm-up is just about... The first part of the warm-up is just to set a timer for 3 minutes and do 4 each of each exercise you see. First of all is our side touches. Take one step to the side and reach for the floor and then go straight over to the other side. Doesn't matter about perfect back position or anything for these, we're just getting you moving. And then we're into our mountain climbers, big strides to either side, taking the foot outside the hand, lowering the hips and lifting the chest. Make these fairly quick, trying to get the heart rate up. And then we're on to our ankle compasses. So standing on one leg, you're going to reach your toes out to north, south, east and west. And you're bending into it like a squat each time just to get that little bit of extra range. On your standing leg, try to keep your knee over your middle of your foot, so no matter where you reach, you're trying not to buckle the knee in. Just going to get a bit of ankle movement, a bit of leg work and warming up your balance as well. This can be a good exercise to do barefoot as well if you've got time to take your shoes on and off in your workout, and it's a great way of just warming up the ankle mobility and strengthening the hips. 4 each of those does take a little while, but we're nearly done, and then we'll go on to our side twists, just reaching across one way and then across the other way. Once we've done 4 of these each side, we go back to our side punches and just keep going for 3 minutes. Okay, so we've done our 3-minute warm-up. We've got another 2-minute warm-up coming up. So just have a little drink if you need it. Make sure you're ready to go. And we'll get started on those in just a moment. So now it's 2 each of each movement, starting with our hip touches. So we're going to be in our press up position, feet wide enough to stop you from losing balance, and then you're going to touch the opposite hip with the opposite hand twice each side. And then we go down into our child pose, reach across one way and then the other way. We do that twice each side, and then we're going to stand up and do some lunges. And each time we get to the bottom of the lunge, we reach the arms up nice and high. Try not to arch through the back to get that range. Try to make it happen at the shoulder. Reach nice and high. And that's 2 each side. So then we're going to go back to our hip touches again. Just keep moving through these for 2 minutes. By the end of this warm-up, you should have mobilized your shoulders and your hips, your ankles and your knees, and you should have a bit more awareness of your hip control, your core control, as well as just generally having raised your heart rate and your body temperature. So as I mentioned, our workout today is going to focus on overloading specific muscle groups rather than just being a whole body workout. It is still going to be in circuit format, but we're going to do two 30-second exercises per movement or per muscle group, and then we'll move on to another body part. So in this first one, you've got upper body push, and you can either do your plank push-ups, which is the bottom exercise, or you can do this top exercise, which is called a mantis push-up. It's probably got a million other names as well. For this one, you really want to try and just bring your face close to the floor, make that curved movement, pushing yourself down and forward and then back and up. So it's not just up and down, there is a forward and back motion as well. Have a think about which one you want to do and get ready to start, and then when that's done, we go straight into 30 seconds of push-ups. Okay, so we're coming to the end of that first exercise, whichever you chose. Now we're into push-ups either on the knees or on the toes, just as many push-ups as you can get in 30 seconds. Okay guys, so if you have any weight, now is the time to get it. We're going to go into lower body. We're going to do a single leg squat on the way down, then put the foot down and do 2 legs on the way up. 30 seconds of those, and then 30 seconds of split squats, changing every 5 reps. So that's 1 leg down, 2 legs up squats, and then it's split squats. On these, you're trying to get as low as you can without losing balance, and that's going to be different for each person. You're also trying not to let your knee cave in. And we're straight into those split squats, just like your lunge, but without stepping forwards and back each time. 5 reps on each leg with quick swaps. Onto our upper back now with bent over rows with your weights, whether it's kettlebells, bags, whatever it is, and then swimmers, which is where you just have your nose off the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades back and move your shoulders through a big range of motion, from your pockets to a Y shape. Make sure you're really trying to squeeze the shoulder blades back with these ones every time. Okay, so getting down to the floor for our shoulder blade exercise now. I've added a little gap here just so you've got time to get down. You can also hold weights with this as well, whether it's tins of food or books or anything like that, just for added weight. You won't need much weight because the muscles we're working here aren't that strong. And onto our abs now. First up is V sit-ups, taking your arms and legs down just as low as you can without your lower back lifting off the floor, and then crunching up, and then we're going to finish off with our plank. Remember from last week, you can make your plank harder just by moving your arms further away. and moving on to your plank. Okay guys, so that's one round done. You've got 2 more rounds to go and 45 seconds break now. Make sure you have a drink and have a little rest. If you're feeling super fresh, you might want to spend 30 seconds doing star jumps or something. Otherwise, just make sure you're ready to go. We'll be starting back on our upper body push again.
Nice work guys, you're all done with the circuit now. Your cooldown is going to start in 15 seconds or so, so just make sure you've got space to stretch.
So 30 seconds each stretch, we're going to go down into that child pose that you did at the beginning in your warm-up. This time we're going to hold it statically. We're going to take some deep breaths in this position. And next, laying down onto our front, pushing your hips into the floor and pulling your heel to your bum. Let your head rest down on your hands so that you can relax your back. And change side. And taking your hands together behind your back, squeezing your shoulder blades back, lifting the chest and raise the arms. Last stretch we're going to do for today, we're going to pull the ear to the shoulder, keep your opposite shoulder down and relaxed. And change side, other side. And relax there guys, you are done. Well done, have a great rest of your day.